Good morning, good morning. Power 7 podcast, full effect. Your boy, the almighty Nicodemus. Another blessed Wednesday morning. Coming at you once again. Today's topic, got a multitude of topics today. And one of them, I'll just start it off just because I found out something new today that Texas had a law about hair, which is called the Texas Crown Act. And this is a law pertaining to high school students, or students period, not just high school students, students period, which basically is a law that stands for creating respectful and open world for natural hair. So it stops people from discriminating against, students with, against students' hair. In particular, our young brothers and sisters out here. And it just passed September 1st. And right after it passes, there's a school in Houston, which the law was created because there was an issue with the school, I want to say last year, or the year before last, with a student for his dreads. So they made this act, made this law so it won't be any discrimination. Now the law says the hair cannot be below the eye, cannot fall below the eyebrows or cover the ears. Cool. So there's a student who's been getting in-school suspension because of his hair. However, if you see a picture of the kid, the young brother got locks, but they upbraided, you know what I mean? So they braided, cornrow. So they're not just hanging. They're neat, lined up. He's sharp. Looking sharp. You know what I'm saying? But they want to go ahead and suspend them. What do y'all think that sound like to me with this school? Being that this is the school where the law got created from, and now it's going on again after the law has been put through and passed and implemented. Now the school wants to go do the same thing against a student who's, to me, in my opinion, he's within the guidelines. His hair isn't falling below his ears. It's not covering his ears. It's not going past his eyebrows. It's up. It's in an upkeep position. It's neat. It's not dirty. Nothing like that. That's the only violation. The school doesn't think they're doing anything wrong. Tap in for my listeners. Let me know what do you think. What do you think? I think the school's principal, maybe he's either bald and he's hating, or it's good old-fashioned American racism. Who knows? I don't know, but it does sound like a lot of hate coming off of that school's principal. So Nas dropped the last of his 6-album run last week. The Hit Boy came out with Magic 3. The second best out of the Magic series that he's done with Hit Boy. Magic 2 was okay. I would have probably gave Magic 2 3 mics. I'll probably give Magic 3 3.5 mics, maybe 4. 4 is pushing it. But definitely 3.5 is better than Magic 3. It's not better than Magic 1. I don't think the Magic series, none of the Magic series are better than any of the King's Disease series. I think the King's Disease series is definitely the better of it out of the 6, the better trilogy of the 3. out of the 6 or the double trilogies, whatever, getting tired of. But yeah, I think that's a better one. I think the King Disease were better. But he dropped Magic 2 and Magic 3 this year. If you're a Nas fan, check it out. Nas not letting you down, you know, as far as lyrically. That boy don't let you down with the beats. It's just not anything. It's just not anything where it's hitting you in the face. Like when that King Disease 2 and 3 came out, hell, even the Magic 1, because the King Disease 3 and Magic 1 was so close together, you were kind of like, oh, snap. But the Magic 2 and 3 is kind of like, okay, it's not so out of this world, you know. But it's definitely worth checking out. Definitely a good listen. If you haven't listened to any of them, I would recommend King's Disease 2, King's Disease 3, especially 3. But check those out, man. Good series. So now my high recommendations for albums that came out this year that I've listened to. I haven't listened to many except for the Nas, and I listened to Black Milk's album. Black Milk's new album, once again, it's a dope album, man. And as far as production go, if you're a production person, you're a guy that makes beats and are into production, and man, Black Milk is just. If you know Black Milk from Detroit, he's been around since the early 2000s. Man, this guy's production just got better. He's always solid on the mic. It's a real good album. I put that album to me over. I put that over Nas's album. I put it over Killer Mike's album, honestly. Just because the production is so out of this world and it's fresh and it's new. It's not really something you've heard before as far as in the hip-hop realm. You know, Black Milk is just, like I said, every album, every time he comes out with something, it seems like he's tapping into a new sound and a new wave. So check out Black Milk's album. Everybody Good. Dope album. I got that as my number 2 album of the year. And my number 1 album of the year so far this year, I got to give it to Mick Jenkins, who got a crazy feature on the Black Milk album. He goes crazy on there. And his album, Patience, to me, I say this is the best album of the year. Or I'm pretty sure most people would disagree with me, but I got this as the best album of the year so far. And who knows how many albums are out this year, because, you know, it's 2023, man. It's probably 10 albums come out a month in hip-hop. But from what I've heard, I gotta give it to Mick Jenkins, man. He really came through. Dope feature from Freddie Gibbs, dope feature from Fonte, from Little Brother. Check out The Patience from Mick Jenkins, dope album. And then, speaking of Fonte from Little Brother got a festival coming in Durham next month, October 7th. If you got money in like me, go ahead and get out there to Durham and check it out. Get some tickets, you know, some love, support Little Brother. You know, if you know, you know. North Carolina group. Been putting out dope shit since 2003. Whether it's been Fonte as a solo artist, Rapper Big Pooh as a solo artist, Ninth Wonder, who's not in the group anymore, but if you know, you know. Ninth Wonder, dope producer. Part of Little Brother. Check them out, though. They put out 2 singles yesterday. Glory, Glory. The other one escapes me. But I will say they're both dope. Look them up. Glory, Glory. And Walk Away. I can't remember. But check them out. 2 dope singles. Fonte as usual coming with fire. Big Pooh as usual coming with fire. So that's pretty much just the things I want to touch in. Feeling the podcast. Tap in. least in comments. Let me know, how you feel about my picks. If you got any other albums I should check out, and fuck with. But once again, it's your boy, the Almighty Nicodemus, Power 7 Podcast.